I just witnessed Bakugo with One for All in the movie Heroes Rising. Before we even get to that part, let's get into the plot of the movie overall. The UA students class 1A was presented with a training opportunity to go to this island and then help out everyone on that island because it's a low class island, but it would actually put them in a space to actually be heroes. And that was knowing they bipping with them D rank and C rank missions. I can't lie to you, that was helping a village was feeding them buffets every other night. There were these two particular children, and what was so special about them? The League of Villains had originally kidnapped the quirk of their father, who was able to have cell regeneration, cell activation. However, it was only cell activation for type A blood, and that wasn't compatible with the character 9. Now, 9 was a dope character. His fitted was hard. Quirk, hard. That man he was all for one part too. And I was like, I just know this finna be the boss battle of the century with him against Deku, bro. This was that Nexus Your Turn that All Might was talking about, gang. Mind you, Deku on that island training, he can maximize at 20%. Are you okay? What? That's crazy. Only downside is he can't even use his body fully after he goes 20%. But if that's the case, why not just go like 15 or 18? You feel me? Why not just go to near that limit? You feel me? It gets to the point where there was a boy who cried wolf incident and Bakugo was on the scene like that. But it came to find out that it was just a little girl using her quirk, which was the ability of hallucination. It was that same incident that made Bakugo hesitant when villains actually came to the island, bro. I'm not gonna lie, seeing Deku protect the other kids to fight against 9 and him getting cooked, it was actually justified in 9 beating him. I'm fine with that, but when Bakugo came in with the assist, bro, that's when it really started getting critical. That's when it really started to lock in for the both of them, and I got to saw that team chemistry that they have, bro. It was that same L that they took where they learned from that battle to then use it in the later battle at the end of the movie to then fight 9 again and make him use his quirk because that's what made him weak. And it was going to plan. Everything was working until 9 had this miraculous power up that he sprouted out of the blue, bro. He literally became a pinnacle embodiment that could be compared to that of All for One, if not more. And you would think Deku would be one to solo him and end the movie off with a Detroit Smash 1,000,000% plus Ultra Punch, but it didn't go that way. How it went was them being at their peaks in, bro, and Deku transferring One for All to Bakugo, and them doing a double One for All Detroit Smash was the thing that they needed in order to beat him. Not only that, but they showcase a couple fighting scenes with Bakugo with One for All and what it could potentially look like. And I love that they gave that to us. They gave us that sensation of what it would be like if Bakugo was the One for All wielder instead of Deku, gang. All for it to be seen at the end that Deku still had One for All and he didn't transfer it, bro. Like, that was so tough. The graphics, the impact frames, the stage transitions, just the movie overall was hard, bro. And if I had to rate it out of 10, I'm probably at like a high 8, low 9, bro. Not gonna lie to you. Y'all stay tuned for the next update, though. I'll see y'all in season 4.